Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for today, I'm going to be taking you with me with cleaning my entire apartment before I leave for winter break. And I'm also going to show you how I pack my suitcase and what type of documents I need to get out of the country of Grenada. And also kind of what the documents I need to return to Grenada for my next term. If you do want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and like this video. And if you do have any questions or concerns, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope you enjoy the video. So, as you could see, I cleaned up my bathroom, and I also am starting to make a list on things I actually need to bring back with me to the island, like shampoo, conditioner, body lotion, stuff like that. It's always like something that I do when I go back to the United States. I try and figure out what I need to buy there that's actually cheaper to get in the States than here. Try and make yourself a list every time you go to the United States to see what you need to bring back with you. Since I completed my bathroom yesterday, I'm going to start going through my closet and seeing what I could take home or what I need to get from the US. So for me, whenever I have any professional clothing, I actually use this little neat divider that I can put in my suitcase at the very top, and I can actually zip it all the way up so it's completely separated from all of like my liquids and dirty laundry if I have any. But this totally keeps all of my stuff safe. You can put like your professional shoes in this pocket. You can open this all the way up, and then this is where I put all of my dress clothes or professional clothes, just so it's completely separated from everything else in the suitcase. I definitely recommend for all of the women that are coming to this island, try and choose long summer dresses and not like the shorter ones, because the wind gets pretty strong here, so I don't recommend unless you have something underneath. Just a little bit of a tip when you come here. Since my roommate is moving out over winter break, I'm actually going to go ahead and put all of my stuff in my room for winter break, just so none of my stuff gets taken by accident, and also it's easier for her to find where her stuff is. Before I leave Grenada, I also have to pay my rent for the January month. I'm just going to write the landlord a check and just include a little bit more money for the electric bill. And I'll pay like the extra amount when I get back. If any of you come to the island and pay in a form of a check for your apartment, I would highly recommend taking a picture of the check before you give it to the landlord, because just in case they come back to you and say, hey, you didn't pay this, when in fact you did. So it's always nice to have that record that shows you at least wrote the check and gave it to the landlord. They can't come back and say that later. So I do have a few days before I leave for the States, and I actually need to empty out my fridge today. I'm gonna show you that because honestly, myself and my roommate have so much food in the fridge that we definitely need to get rid of it because she's moving out, whereas I don't want to come back and have a bunch of dirty food in my fridge and have it smell bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the fridge today. And then I have a couple of other things to do to get ready for my flight. So I was cleaning out the fridge, but look how dirty this is. So I'm actually going to use Clorox wipes to clean off the shelves because this is nasty. I don't know how it got so dirty. I'm going to do that really quick. I know technically you're not really supposed to be using Clorox wipes because it's not the best product. However, that's the only thing I have. For today, I also need to do a bunch of dishes, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on that now. Another thing that's really important to get ready to fly from Grenada to the US is also getting all of your documents in order. So like I've got my passport, which is like the number one important thing to have on an airplane. And then I also have my medical record. I have my health insurance as well. I have my immigration letter. So for every new veterinary student or any new like SGU student, you will be given an immigration letter, your acceptance letter, and acknowledgement of admissions to the university before you come. It'll be in your welcome packet, so you definitely want to make sure you print those out because you will need to show them at customs. And sometimes every so often they will still ask me for these documents at the customs line in Grenada, so definitely always have it with you. It's better to be safe than sorry. I also have the refund direct deposit student authorization form, so that's kind of an important form to fill out if you want your direct deposit to go straight to your bank account. Every year when I fill out for FAFSA, I get some money back from the university because I'm living off campus now, so the university doesn't actually pay for that portion, so I actually get that money back from the FAFSA to have in my own personal account so I can pay for my apartment here. And then another important thing is all of your electronics. So I have not had this happen yet to me at the airport, but sometimes customs will make you pay for all the electronics you have. So SGU will make you fill out a form typically, like before you get here, of 3 of your electronics, like your laptop, your phone, your tablet. Unfortunately, it doesn't include cameras or anything like that, so just want to make you aware of that. But I always keep all of my receipts in this folder just in case they do ask, because if you don't have your original receipts, customs can really charge you anything that they want tax-wise. So it's always better to have your receipts for all of your electronics just in case. And then I also do have a TSA pre-check. So I actually got this before I came to Grenada, just because I wanted to bypass some of the security as much as possible, especially with the short layovers. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but every time you go to the United States after coming in from an international country, you have to check your bag and go through customs again. It's not really ideal if you only have like an hour layover where you're frantically trying to find your luggage and then trying to make sure it gets to your connecting flight and then making it through customs. So it's honestly easier to do this for the security checks, so you don't have to like keep going through the same security checks all the time. You still have to do the customs and switching your luggage. This just helps out a little bit, especially with the Miami airport. To get back to Grenada, you also need your student ID. Definitely want to make sure you bring that with you, even if you live off campus and you're taking like a taxi from the airport to your apartment, they'll still ask for it at the airport. So I'm currently on the American Airlines website looking at my flight itinerary for this Sunday, and it looks like it's changed a little bit, so I am going to let my parents know about the changes because they are picking me up from the airport in Pensacola. So I definitely need to let them know that I'm actually arriving a little bit sooner than I originally planned, which is great. But I do have a layover in Miami. We don't depart from Miami until like 10:30 in the evening. So I won't be arriving home until like 11:32 p.m. So I got everything in the kitchen cleaned. However, now I need to start cleaning up my room because I do intend to lock it over the winter break. That means that the cleaning lady won't be able to come in here during the time that I'm away for winter break, but it's only like 4 weeks. So it's not that bad. So I'm just gonna actually go ahead and spray everything down today, and then it should be clean by tomorrow. And then I've got to tackle packing up my backpack and my suitcase. Yeah, we are almost there with getting ready to leave for the US. And I also do have some laundry going, and before I leave I'll make sure that all the dishes are clean too, so the cleaning lady doesn't have to do it.